East meets West this weekend as Toronto FC will be traveling to Providence Park to take on the reigning MLS Cup champions in the Portland Timbers. Terry, TFC is hitting their stride at the right time, whereas the Portland Timbers seem to be struggling in the West.
Yes, Danielle, the Portland Timbers have got off to a bit of a rough start in the defense of their MLS crown. Though their home form's been quite good, they've got 2 wins and a draw in their first 4 home games. They play a 4-3-3 system with 2 defensive midfielders. I think the midfield battle is going to be key to who wins the game. Providence Park was definitely one of my favorite stops on the MLS circuit. They play in front of 20,000 that are right on top of you. It's a fantastic atmosphere. There's definitely incentive to not concede there. Toronto FC won't want to be hearing that silly chainsaw going off all the time. And I also think that, as you sort of alluded to, that Toronto FC are meeting the Portland Timbers at the right time. Portland travel to New England on Wednesday. That's a long away trip across the country. Foxborough's got some tricky turf. There could be a few tired legs come Sunday for the game.
Not to mention the Portland Timbers have been dealing with a lot of injuries, so that will play a factor in how will they all slot into the starting 11. I talked to Will Johnson at the airport and said, "Are you looking forward to getting back to Providence Park?" He said, "Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the 3 points." But if we go back to this past weekend in Montreal, an impressive 2-0 result led by Sebastian Giovinco. Greg Vanney deemed that the best performance that he's seen from his side in the past 2 years. What was so good about it?
It was a fantastic team performance for me. I know Giovinco again got all the headlines, but defensively they were superb. How the players covered for one another and were so difficult to break down. They really frustrated Montreal at times. In the end, Montreal had to revert to long balls into Drogba, and I think the 2 center halves dealt with it every time, and anything overhit Clint Irwin picked up.
Toronto FC looks to keep the good times rolling. They're up at the Kia training grounds all this week preparing for that big matchup at Providence Park. We'll keep you updated with all of your coverage. Head over to torontofc.ca.